Yo, Hangover Gang. It's been a hot minute since we last checked out our man Tom MacDonald. Guys, today's Tom's Day, and it must be 2 months, is it, since we last had a Tom MacDonald drop? But you know what? He's deserved his break. He really has. But I've got to be quick, guys, because my battery's running out. So let's get into this track. And this track, guys, is called Pray for the Left. There's been so much going on here in the UK. And I know there's been so much going on over there across the pond in the US of A. So, guys, let's get cracking. Let's check this out.
They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains. They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police, taking illegals to prison.
Guys, let's stop it there. I didn't know this was going to be a song. So people saying that Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, I'm not sure if you can say that word here on YouTube. Really? I'm not too sure about that. As far as I'm aware, he was a God-fearing man. So I'm not going to say too much more about that. But it is what it is. And it's quite scary that people on whatever end of the spectrum can do and say what they do with impunity and just get away with it. Guys, it's crazy. I'm going to roll that back. And yeah. So where is Tom? He looks like is he on a farm or something somewhere? And he's got a t-shirt there, Pray for the Left. Guys, I don't even know what to say.
They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains. They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police, taking illegals to prison. They got rainbows on their bedroom walls and they swear to God that men can be women. They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news. They heard that Trump's a fascist, they swear it's true. They set fire to Minnesota, we smell the fumes. They say that guns are dangerous, guess they're the proof. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead. But we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, then say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left.
Guys, I have to say something real quick. So just watching Tom MacDonald's just there, he's playing guitar. So I think, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong, but he has really, really improved his guitar playing, all the instrumentalization that he does for the tracks. I know he does almost everything, if not everything, on his own. He does it all himself, which is just incredible. But he's always striving to become better at what he does. So whether it's in singing, really, rapping, writing, the instrumentalization. I think I've just made that word up, or the orchestration of his music. It's just unbelievable. Very, very catchy tune there. But he's saying some really, really important things. So he's talking about ICE. He's talking about Minnesota. I've been watching it here in the UK. And when you come to it, it's like anything. There's a fundamental line and a fundamental base. I've boxed all my life. And we talk about the fundamentals of boxing, which is what makes up the framework of what you do. So when you look at the fundamentals of what ICE has been sent to do, ICE has been sent to do a job. Their job is to locate, find out which people in whichever vicinity are there illegally, and then to take them away. But something has happened where people are now getting in the face of ICE employees and they are causing a rumpus. So they are blurring the waters or muddying the waters, and they're getting in the way of these people from doing their jobs. So for instance, if you are on security, if you are a doorman or doorwoman, door person, if you want to say, and people come up to a nightclub, a bar, a discotheque or whatever, and you say to that person, I'm sorry, but you can't come in. These are the manager's rules. And then that person gets antsy. They get their pants in a bunch, their panties in a bunch, and they start attacking you. Whoever's looking on doesn't know the whys, the wheres, and the how-fors. They just see an altercation and they get themselves involved. And that's what's happening here. Do you remember the term, never argue with an idiot, because that idiot will turn you around and beat you with experience. And this is what's happening here. People are getting involved in situations that they really don't know what the fundamental elements of that situation is. They're getting involved and all heck is breaking loose. Let people do their jobs. Let the law take its due course, its due process, and don't get involved in situations you don't know about. That's all I'm going to say on this, guys, because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of noise coming in from my left ear, a lot of noise coming in from my right ear. But do you know what? If I'm not really there at the time, and I'm not really seeing the beginning, the middle, and the end, I don't really know who's who and who's what. But all I know is that ICE are there to do a job. Let them do their job, and then let the law and justice take its course. That's all I'm going to say on that, guys.
We deserve it when we're dead, when we're shot in the neck with our last breath. We'll still pray for the left, praying for the left. They keep saying that ICE are the Nazis, so they're buying guns and tracking positions. Go tell the parents of the kids who were killed. Illegal immigrants are really the victims. They say America ain't safe if you're black or trans or gay. I think it's way more dangerous to be a Christian.
Agree with him 100%. And even here in the UK, if you're a Christian, I'm a committed Christian. And I'm seeing things that make my mind boggle. If I was from another religion, things seem to go quite well for you. But if you're a Christian, they don't like it. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I'm not going to go into it here, but it's crazy. If you're a Christian here in the UK, well, not good.
If you're black or trans or gay, I think it's way more dangerous to be a Christian. Y'all started acting different back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance.
Is that the 2 meter rule, Fauci? Is that all about the Fauci? Really?
Back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. They're scrolling through their TikToks and Tifa clips. They say that Trump is Hitler. They're mad they missed. They think that how they feel is how it is.
Is that Nova? Is that Nova doing backing vocals? Really? How it is? Is that
They're
Nova?
mad they missed. They think that how they feel is how it is. And conservatives are evil. We shouldn't live. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead. But we'll still pray for the left.
So guys, when Tom MacDonald just said they'll make a meme of your last breath, literally the only social media kind of thing I go on is YouTube. And that's literally just to post and to do videos, etc., etc. I don't really scroll through anything else. So have they been making memes about people like Charlie Kirk? And if so, that is just outrageous. It's not good. And the one thing I was going to say, guys, as well, is that whether you are on the left, whether you're on the center, whether you're on the right, we are all human beings. This is what has been forgotten by everyone who's involved or who's been impinged by politics. Politics is here to mess us all up. It's here like a stirring pot to mess everyone up. But at the end of the day, remember I said to you guys before about fundamental and the fundamentalism of life? The only fundamental thing that I can say about everyone is that, well, I hope so, we are all human beings. That's the only thing that draws us together. That's the only thing that basically is a common denominator between all of us. We're all human beings. So yes, some people have left-leaning thoughts, some people have right-leaning thoughts, but I always thought that as a human being, we are meant to think, and we are meant to have that feeling that human life is the most precious thing on earth. Apart from having, if you are of a religious persuasion, if you have a relationship with if you're Christian with God, or with if you're a Muslim, Allah, or if you're Buddhist or whatever, you have your relationship with whoever. Apart from that, everyone is meant to uphold that human life is the most important thing. So if you want someone to no longer be breathing because they are of the right persuasion or the left persuasion or center or whatever, that is wrong. And you really need to take a mirror and take a good look at yourself, because we are human beings. The only thing that keeps us together is that we are all living, breathing human beings. We all have different thoughts. We all have different aspirations. We all have different drives, and we all have different areas that we look at and whatever. But at the end of the day, the only thing that we can all say together is we're human beings. So if you lose that, you lose humanity. So people should think about that. So even if someone has different views to yourself, look at them as a human being, and please treat them as a human being, please.
So they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said. They say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Scratching swastikas and Teslas ain't gon' change a thing. You can burn our cities down, but we'll just make them great again. Oh, they hate us cause they say that we are full of hate. They wanna kill all the police trying to keep them safe. They'll shoot that badge of yours right off your chest. They want a civil war. Pray for the left. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left, praying for the left.
So it's that video by Nova Rockefeller, and it's the Tom MacDonald family, Jenna MacDonald, Corey Burns. I've heard those names before. So yeah, another decent thing there by Tom MacDonald. He's keeping things in the family. But it's really interesting. So the crux of the song is "We Pray for the Left." And I think Tom has literally said what's taken me a billion words to say in just a couple of words there. Pray for left. And what Tom is saying is, I think, exactly what I'm saying. As much as we may disagree with left-leaning viewpoints, people who are socialism, Marxists, or whatever, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 they're human beings. If we can just sit down and break bread, I've done this from time of being a kid. People who are different to me, I've sat down and broken bread with the person. The person said, "Oh, I don't like you." "Oh, why don't you like me?" "Because of this, this, and this." "Okay, let's sit down, let's chat." And at the end of the chat, we either or we get a better perspective of each other, and we have more respect for each other at the end of it. And sometimes we become friends, because at the end of the day, where you have honesty, you have truth, then you can meet each other on an even playing field. But when you villainize someone and you say, "Oh, I can't stand you because you are from the left. I can't stand you because you're from the right," or "I can't stand you because I'm from the hood and you're from the burbs," or whatever, or I'm from the ends and you're from whatever. It's crazy. You are putting distance and you're putting barriers in between people that shouldn't be there. We should be able, as a human race, to be able to talk to your friend, your relative, your neighbor, no matter what difference. So if someone's from the left, doesn't mean that they are, I'm not going to say any word, anything, but anything negative, whatever. Or if someone's from the right, doesn't mean that they're negative or whatever, either. Just treat people as a human being. And then if you have no common ground to talk about, you go left, he goes right, and yeah, great. But when you are looking to physically attack someone or to verbally attack them or to destroy their character just because of a political belief or whatever, that is where things have got out of hand. And at the moment, a lot of people are being stirred up by a lot of people in the background who are letting things and ensuring things go out of hand. Shouldn't happen. Tom is right.
Still pray for the left, praying for the left.
Wow. That was fantastic. So that was our man Tom MacDonald, and he was giving it from the heart there again. And let me know down, excuse me, guys. Really? Guys, let me know down here in the comment section what you thought about that. Sorry, guys, I'm not feeling great. Oh, hold on one second, guys. Please let me know in the comment section what you thought about that. I'm not gonna pass or expire or anything like that. Just something going on with me. So yeah, well worth the wait, guys. It's been a couple of months since we last heard a Tom MacDonald track, and yeah, I agree with him. Pray for the left, guys, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. So yeah, don't let political persuasions get on top of you. We all have a life to lead and a life to live. Please go out and do that. Don't let this thing be the be all and end all. It is very important, of course it is, but let's keep things civil because we do not want a civil war. Guys, make certain you look after yourselves, you look after each other, and please make sure you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys. I'm out.